this workout is really for the days when you want something quick. It's about give or take 20 minutes. For the days when you want to work a little bit more mobility and range of motion and really targeting muscles, then you do a full body lift. So we're going to be working a lot of the back body here. So we've got some triceps, we've got some glutes, we've got some hamstrings. We're going to finish it off with a quick stretch at the end just to get the flexibility training in there, open up the muscles and breathe. So let's get straight into it. We're going to start with our feet hip distance apart, or a little bit wider, sorry. And we're just going to inhale, reach one arm up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, pull the arm up. Exhale, pull it across to the side. Stay for your inhale, then as you exhale, maybe you reach a little bit further, maybe an inch. Open up the chest, rotating the back of the armpit back towards the back of the room. Inhale, lift up towards the ceiling, switch arms. Inhale, the second arm reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, reach across. Stay for your inhale. As you exhale, you're going to reach a little bit further. Inhale, come up to center. I'm going to take our hands to our hips, widen our feet a little bit and start with a few hip circles. So we're going to be pushing our hips out towards the side, around to the back, push them to the other side, and then pushing them forward, slightly tucking your tailbone, activating your core. Circle the hips around. Start small with your circles, and then when you feel like your hips are opening up, maybe you want to increase the size of those circles. Maybe you want to start thinking about your core connection, pulling your belly button in towards your spine, and just stay connected to your breath. Let's do one more circle. Good, last one. And we're going to open up the hamstrings in the moment. Hold your hips towards one side, start to roll down towards the leg. Folding your body inwards. If your hamstrings just do not want to do this today, take a bend to that front leg. Otherwise, fold you over the legs. Relax the head and the spine. Let the hands fall down towards the floor. Take one deep belly breath in the nose. Exhale, let it out. Coming around to the center, toes forward, you're just going to fold over both legs. Relax the head and the spine, relax the shoulders. Maybe you need to take a deep bend through the knees or a soft bend through the knees. One big breath. Rotate towards the other leg. Again, you're welcome to take that bend through the knee if you need. Relax the head and the shoulders. Come back around towards the center. We're going to take a soft bend through the knees. Inhale, and then exhale. Tuck your tailbone. Draw your belly button to spine roll up. I'm sorry about my nose, my nasally nose. Still working through that. Let's take our feet hip distance apart. Let's just take a few squats just to warm up the body. Inhale, bring the hands down towards the knees. Exhale, reach them up towards the sky. And again, inhale, exhale. As you lift up, a little squeeze of the glutes. Nice work. I like to imagine in that squat that I'm sitting back down into a chair and I'm pushing my knees out into my hands. So I'm really working through the whole glute, working through the inner and the outer thighs. Let's go for 3 more. Good, step to the back of your mat, feet hip distance apart. Take an inhale, draw your belly button to your spine. Exhale, roll down. Walk your hands out, downward dog. Take a few pedals of the feet. Get the back of the legs nice and warm, preparing for your glute sequence. Good. Press both heels down. Lower the knees down towards the floor. We're going to take the left hand, the left elbow down to the floor. The right hand is going to stay pressed into the floor. Take the right ankle, the heel up towards the sky. Bring it in. Give me 8. So you're working through the whole back body here. I know we're working through our legs, but I want you to think about your core connection as well. Think about staying really strong through that upper body. You've got 4, So think about lifting away from the floor. You've got 2. Last one, let's go straight into fire hydrants. Bring the knee out towards the side and bring it in. Bring it out and bring it in. And think about working through water or through mud. So you're really controlling that movement. 4. Everything is coming from those targeted muscles. There's no momentum there. Last one. Give me some hip circles. So we take the heel up towards the sky, out into your fire hydrant, and lower. We're going to do 5 of these, and then we'll switch directions. So this is a quick workout today, but you can really get a good burn by thinking about the muscles you're going to work. Think about increasing your range of motion, making the muscles more mobile, making them stronger. Let's go other direction. So right leg comes up towards the side, to the sky, and in. We've got 4 more. To the side, to the sky, and down. Think about lifting a little higher each time. We've got 2 more. Good, last one. Hold up in your hamstring curl for me. Sorry, yeah, donkey kick, what's it called? Extend out, hamstring curl, pull it in, point the toe, extend it out. Can you make it longer? Can you lift it higher? Flex the foot, bring it back in. Give me 4 more. We've got 2. We've got 1. Keep it in horse kick. Let's go rainbows. From side to side. We've got 5, 4, 3. Make it a little higher. 2, 1. Hold that horse kick. Come up onto all 4s. All right. We are going to hold that leg up in horse kick. Extend out through the opposite arm. Give me 10 pulses. 10, 9. Make the body longer. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. We're going to tuck the toes. Come up into downward dog. Really let the back of the legs decompress here. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Take an inhale at the bottom, exhale, scoop the belly, roll up. All right, I want you to stay where you are. I'm going to come to the middle of my mat just to show you what's going on. We're going to go into 10 squats before we work the back of the body. So inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, press up. Again, knees out. Think about connecting with your breath. So let your breath almost guide the movement here. A little squeeze of the glutes as you come up. I've got 3 more. In 2, I want you to hold. 2. Hold that squat for me. I'm going to come across to the side. Keep it going. Keep holding. All right, we're going to do a little tricep sequence. So you're going to take your arms back up, down to the knees. Back up, down to the knees. So working through the back of the body here. At the end of this class, I really want you to think about standing tall, about engaging these muscles that we're working right now, so the spine stays long and healthy. Let's go for 5. Pull the arms back a little further, strong from your fingers all the way down to your toes. We've got 2. Hold it on 1. Hold, circle the arms. Keep them back. See if you can make those circles a little larger. Can you squat a little lower? Keep your belly nice and strong. Let's go for 3. In 2, we reverse the circles. 1, reverse the circles. Take them up and around. Up and around, stretch with fingers. We've got 5. Breathe. Press your knees out. Stay long through the neck. We've got 2. Hold them back in 1. Hold them back, give me 20 pulses. Stay strong here. I know it's really challenging, but I just want you to tell yourself over and over again, you can keep doing it. You can get through this class even when it burns. And that's when you prove to yourself how strong you are. Let's go for 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. We've got 1, shake the arms out. All right, we're at the halfway mark here. Let's come to the end of our mat. Inhale, exhale, roll down, walk your hands out. We're gonna come into our downward dog again. All right, from here, we're gonna ripple our spine forward and come into our high plank. Now it's really important in your high plank that we're not bringing our hips up and that our shoulders aren't pulled way back behind our wrists. We want them stacked right on top of our wrists here, so we're nice and strong through the core. Give me 10 shoulder taps. I want you to imagine you've got a book on your back and that those books can't move. Halfway there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees. All right, let's come into that donkey position again. Just gonna flip around for you. Coming onto all fours. We're going down to our right elbow this time. Let's take our left heel up and bring it in. Give me 7 more. Maybe you're noticing that one glute was or is stronger than the other one. Maybe one feels like it has a bit more mobility, and that's okay, that's so normal, and that's what we're working on here. 2, we've got 1 more. Then moving into your fire hydrants, bring the knee out towards the side. Good, and you're aiming to lead with that knee here, not leading with the ankle. Good, think about being strong from every part of your body here, not sinking through the upper body. 2, 1, we've got 5 circles in each direction. So pull the heel up to begin with, out to the side, and return. Let's go 4 more. I really think those challenging moments when you just want to give up and you decide, I'm going to go 1 more rep, let's go other direction. Or you say, I'm just going to give it 5 more minutes and see how I feel. And then before you know it, you've done the whole workout or you've done all the reps. You just need to keep pushing. Let's go 2 more. Even when it's hard, take the leg up. We're going to do some ham curls. So extend the leg out, point, bring it in. Let's go 6. We don't need to do so much on the other side because that stabilizing leg is already working so much. 3, 2, last one, we've got rainbows. Tap for 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last little burn here. Come up to all fours. We're going to extend that leg up. Extend the opposite arm. Give me 10 pulses. Nice and long in the body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Bring your feet together. Knees nice and wide. Sit your hips back. We're going to extend the arms out nice and long here. And just sit in your child's pose. Start to focus in on the breath. And try to get the breath into a nice deepened state. Let the muscles start to relax. Now in these next few stretches, I really want you to focus on that breath. And think about where you're sending the breath. So stay in your child's pose here. Big belly breaths. And I like to imagine that I'm literally sending the breath to the muscle, and that as the breath works through that muscle, it's dissipating any of the tension that has built up through the day, through the week, or through the workout. And that muscle can just relax. And especially the lower back. In this child's pose, I really want you to think about the lower back completely decompressing. Take one more breath here. And on the exhale, just let the lower back go, knowing that it's supported by your core. So from here, you can lift up. Let's come into 4-point kneeling. And we're going to take a couple of really nice stretches for your hips and for the back of your body. So you're going to take your right leg up into your runner's lunge. Now make sure here you've got this knee right on top of your ankle. And just let this hip pull down towards the floor. Taking those breaths we were just talking about. Now, this might be enough for you. Otherwise, you might want to come up, circle the arms around. Taking this one nice and soft. Plant the hands back down to the floor. We're going to sit the hips back and come into a hamstring stretch. So here, this can be a really intense hamstring stretch. So maybe you need to bend through this leg here, come up onto your fingertips, or you could also grab some yoga blocks and use those as an assist up here. So if you can, pulling your toes up towards the sky, take 2 deep breaths here. Maybe soften a little bit more down towards the leg on that exhale. Last one. Pull your belly up. We're going to sit forward, come into our glute stretch. So you're going to take this heel, bend it in, and then if it feels right for you, coming down to elbows. If you're working on your splits, this is a really nice one to prepare for your splits as well. Take 2 deep breaths here. This one can be really intense as well. Stay supported by the core. Let your hip flexor press down into the floor. We've got one more breath. Plant your hands down into the floor. Come back into 4-point kneel. We're going to take our left leg now forward. Bring that knee over the top of the ankle. Hold here. Just relax into this one, but also just really think about what your body needs right now. If this is too much for your body, you don't need to push it. Some days are going to be different. Some days you're going to be able to do more with your body. If you want, taking those circles with the arms. Plant the hands back down. Let's come back into our hamstring stretch here, nice and slow. Remembering this one's really intense. Taking any of those modifications that I explained before. Take 3 deep breaths here, breathing into the back of the leg, thinking about where you're releasing. So the hamstring muscle innervates around the back of your knee and a little bit into the front of the leg, and then it pulls all the way up to the sit bone. So you're thinking about releasing all the way from here, all the way up to your sit bone. And you might feel some release through the lower back as well, and through the upper back as you bend over. All right, let's come forward. We're going to take that gluteal stretch now. So bringing the leg inwards, bending it in. If it feels right, coming down to elbows. All right, we're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Send the breath to the hip. Keep the core engaged, pull it up towards the sky. Last breath. Plant your hands down onto the floor. We're going to step our feet back into downward dog, just preparing to finish our practice today. See if you can press both heels down into the floor if they're ready for it. Otherwise, just pedaling them out. We're going to walk our feet up towards our hands. All right, we're going to take 3 deep breaths with our squat just to finish off. Inhale, take the hands in. Exhale, reach up and again. Flowing through this. And just closing the eyes off, take your hands into your heart for a moment. And I just want you to thank yourself and have some gratitude for taking this time out for yourself today. You did amazing. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.